So what I'm going to do is just kind of review how we submit a case, scan prescribed plan IPR. We use uAssist for simplified treatment planning, review, approve, order the aligners. One of the unique features is you can view number of trays before ordering and then include retainers in the final order of the aligners if you choose. So what I'm going to do is go through our office process. First visit, we scan all patients. All new patients get a scan typically. As part of our protocol, when we do the exam in the full mouth series, we have iTero scanners in the restorative side of our office and the hygiene operatories. We review the scan with the patient and we focus on the social 6 area so patients can visualize exactly how far the relapse has moved. We review possible outcomes and treatment options, and patients are amazed at how fast the social 6 can correct this area. We gather photos after the patient accepts and submit a case. So let's go over submitting a case. We log into uDesign Cloud and set up the new patient. We enter new patient information, date of birth. I like to categorize them as social 6 cases because at the end, it helps me choose the correct bundle at the end. You get to pick the case type. If you want to just do retainers, it's awesome, or you can pick aligners. Retainers are great for patients needing replacement retainers as well. Patients come in and they come in just, hey, I would like a retainer. Just hit the retainer side and then order them retainers. Comes very, very quickly. We next submit the scan. We export, then upload the STL files to the uDesign Cloud. Now we use iTero, so what we do is log into my iTero, find the patient name, export the file. And when we export the file, we typically export it as OpenShell, file per arch, arches oriented and occlusion, and STL no color. Once the files are downloaded, typically there are 2 main files in there, the U and the L, the upper and the lower. You just have to drop and drag them appropriately to the appropriate space. The next phase is uploading the patient's photos. Once they're dropped and dragged into the system, you basically organize them correctly. The next phase is the dental charting. There are some patients that have implants or crowns, and any areas that are missing just need to be marked down. So let's review the uAssist prescription. The uAssist can help with treatment planning. Social 6 cases, roughly 10 to 12 aligners. We really focus on the interior. Selected teeth are usually 3 to 3, which are the anterior canine to canine. Now, due to limited movement, we do maintain classic correction, maintain midline, and we maintain crossbite. You have options for a limited treatment Smart RX template. This is where you put your settings in. And typically what we pick, again, is maintaining natural arch form, smile arc, 3 to 3. Usually for IPR, we set it about 0.2. And then like we said before, every once in a while we have patients. Sometimes typically we can do all the IPR in the beginning. There are some cases in the middle, they need a little bit of extra IPR to get through. We're going to review the uAssist RX summary. Just a quick review. We verify the estimated time, 10 to 12 weeks. If longer, we can convert the case to comprehensive. Remember, we're maintaining classic correction, midline, and crossbite, limited treatment, and no posterior movement. The case is now ready for review. So uAssist helps us set up the case. It's fast and it's incredibly accurate. What I typically do in the beginning is very case-specific instructions. I usually set off the beginning as focusing on aligning the anterior 6 teeth. We then review the case. We check the movement on the tray. I really do focus on IPR placement and sequencing. I really think that's probably the most important part. We sequence IPR in the first tray. Additional IPR can be at the midpoint if needed. uAssist modification is there if you need to modify anything. It's so simple. You basically hit the Start Modification Request button, add additional things that you want to add on the treatment plan. As we approach the end here, we hit bundle options. Now, Social 6, I typically pick the uAdjust 10 package or bundle. It includes 10 aligners, 2 templates, 2 retainers, standard shipping, and custom packaging. A la carte options are amazing because if you have a case that needs a couple of extra retainers, not a problem. You just basically order those extra retainers as needed. We then select stages prior to ordering. I order all the aligners 1 through 10 typically. There are some times when we do comprehensive cases that are more than 24 aligners. I typically start with the 24 first. Customization is amazing. If you need to partially or fully cover terminal teeth, it is an option in there. And typically for super erupted third molars, I basically don't cover those. Delivery service, in a hurry, you can add priority. And then typically for package type, we do pick custom logo, or you can pick uLab standard. For final review, this is the last review before ordering. We double check the bundle packaging and the numbers aligners to be sent, and basically place the order.